Trịnh Thị Bích Như was born on February 18, 1991, in the coastal city of Da Nang, Vietnam. Growing up in a vibrant yet modest environment, Như was always involved in various sports during her childhood. Her parents, who worked in education and the local community, did not come from a sporting background. But they recognized their daughter's athletic potential early on. As a child, Như demonstrated an affinity for physical activity and outdoor games, often excelling in running and other track-related games with her peers. At the age of 10, Nhu's talents were noticed by a local track and field coach who encouraged her to join a specialized sports school. With her parents' support, Nhu entered the Da Nang Sports School, where she began formal training in athletics. While initially unsure of what the future held, she quickly adapted to the rigorous training regimen, demonstrating her ability to excel in various events, particularly in the sprints. This marked the beginning of her journey toward becoming one of Vietnam's leading sprinters. From her first year in the sports school, Nhu showed promise in the 100m and 200m sprints. Under the guidance of her dedicated coaches, she refined her running technique and improved her stamina. Her impressive performances in local competitions soon attracted attention at the regional level, and by the time she was 15, Nhu was competing in the Vietnamese National Youth Championships, where she earned top placements in her events. This success at a young age motivated Nhu to pursue athletics professionally, and her determination and talent paved the way for a future in track and field. Career development and rising stardom. Trịnh Thị Bích Nyu's rise through the ranks of Vietnamese athletics was steady and filled with achievements. Her breakthrough moment came in 2007, when she was just 16 years old. Competing in the Vietnam National Athletics Championships, Nhu showcased her raw talent and clocked impressive times in the 100m and 200m sprints. Her ability to compete against older, more seasoned athletes hinted at the potential she possessed. In 2009, at the age of 18, Nhu's name was firmly established on the national scene after winning her first major gold medal at the Southeast Asian (SEA) Games. She claimed victory in the women's 200m event, marking her as one of Vietnam's brightest young athletes. This win was a testament to her growing strength and versatility in the sprinting disciplines, and it also highlighted her potential on the regional stage. Nhu's success at the SEA Games helped her gain national recognition and further solidified her commitment to the sport. Over the next few years, Nhu continued to break records and win medals at national competitions, which fueled her ambitions to represent Vietnam on the international stage. In 2010, at the age of 19, she competed in the 100m and 200m at the Asian Athletics Championships, where she finished just outside of medal contention but gained valuable experience in international competition. Her participation in the championships marked her as an athlete with the potential to compete at the highest levels of athletics. As Nhu's career progressed, she began refining her training regimen, focusing on improving her speed, reaction time, and endurance. She worked with her coaches to adjust her techniques, particularly her start and acceleration phase, which were key to her success in sprinting events. By 2012, she had become one of the premier female sprinters in Vietnam, regularly winning medals at the national championships and positioning herself as one of the nation's best hopes for international success. Career peak and international achievements. Trịnh Thị Bích Nyu's career peak occurred between 2012 and 2016, a period during which she achieved her most notable accomplishments. Her performance at the 2013 Southeast Asian Games in Myanmar was a highlight of her career. At this competition, Nhu won gold in the women's 200m sprint, a victory that solidified her place as the best in Southeast Asia in her event. She also earned silver in the 100m, showcasing her versatility as a sprinter. These wins were not only personal triumphs but also symbolic of Vietnam's rising prominence in the region's track and field scene. In 2014, Nhu set her sights on the 2014 Asian Games in Incheon, South Korea, where she competed fiercely against the top sprinters in Asia. Though she did not win a medal at the event, Nhu's performance in both the 100m and 200m races was commendable. She finished in the top 8, demonstrating that she could hold her own against the best athletes in Asia. This experience proved pivotal in her development, as it pushed her to further refine her race strategies and take her training to the next level. Her crowning achievement came in 2015 at the Southeast Asian Games held in Singapore, New won her first SEA Games gold medal in the 100-meter sprint, setting a new SEA Games record with her blistering time of 11.47 seconds. This victory marked a historic moment in her career and was a highlight of her athletic achievements. She followed up her success in the 100 meters with another gold in the 200 meters, cementing her status as the top female sprinter in Southeast Asia. Ngu's 2 golds at the 2015 SEA Games earned her widespread acclaim in Vietnam and made her a national hero. Her dominance at the 2015 SEA Games was a testament to her consistency, hard work, and determination. Not only did she win gold in the individual events, but her victories also made her a central figure in Vietnam's athletic community. The success at these games represented the pinnacle of Ngu's career, and her performances were celebrated both domestically and internationally. Her achievements earned her recognition as one of Southeast Asia's best sprinters and one of the most accomplished athletes in Vietnamese history. Challenges and career transition. Despite her success, Trịnh Thị Bích Như faced numerous challenges in the later years of her career. As with many elite athletes, the toll of years of intense training and competition took its toll on her body. Injuries, particularly in her hamstrings and knees, began to limit her ability to maintain the same level of speed and endurance that had characterized her earlier career. These setbacks, coupled with the increasing competition at the regional and continental levels, made it difficult for Ngu to replicate her previous successes in the following years. By 2017, Ngu was starting to contemplate her future in athletics. She continued to train and compete in national competitions, but struggled to reclaim her form from her peak years. The mental and physical demands of sprinting at the highest level were beginning to weigh on her, and after competing in the 2017 Southeast Asian Games, where she did not secure a podium finish, she made the decision to step back from competitive athletics. Her retirement from professional competition in 2018 marked the end of a remarkable chapter in her life. Despite not achieving further success in major international events, Ngu's legacy was firmly established through her victories at the SEA Games and her contributions to the development of Vietnamese athletics. Post-retirement life and legacy. After retiring from competitive athletics, Trịnh Thị Bích Như transitioned into coaching, where she hoped to share her expertise and inspire the next generation of Vietnamese sprinters. Her experiences, both positive and challenging, allowed her to provide valuable insights into the training and mental preparation needed to succeed in elite athletics. As a coach, Ngu focused on developing young athletes, particularly in sprinting disciplines, and she became involved with local sports organizations aimed at improving Vietnam's track and field programs. In addition to her work as a coach, Ngu remained an influential figure in Vietnamese sports, frequently participating in sports outreach programs and motivational speaking engagements. She used her platform to advocate for sports development in Vietnam, emphasizing the importance of discipline, perseverance, and mental fortitude in achieving success. Ngu's legacy is one of immense achievement and inspiration. Her gold medals at the SEA Games, particularly her triumph in the 100-meter sprint, continue to serve as a benchmark for future Vietnamese athletes. She demonstrated that with hard work and determination, it is possible to rise to the top. Even in a country where track and field has traditionally been less prominent.